Okay, look, I say if you want to own Bitcoin. I own Bitcoin. You should own Bitcoin. Bitcoin's a great thing to have in your portfolio.
So in other words, Jim Cramer is telling you to buy Bitcoin, but is it really the best advice at the current prices? Let's analyze. Hello ladies and gentlemen, this is Simon from Crypto Paradise, and because it's Thursday, in the end of this video there will be a giveaway. Together with that, in this video we will go through multiple time frames. We will analyze Bitcoin on daily, we will take a look at medium time frame analysis on 4-hour and also lower time frame analysis. Together with that, we will take a look at what is happening with accumulated funding rates, and we will also reveal what's the situation with top whales and market makers right now. But before that, let's start with high time frame analysis on Bitcoin daily time frame. And if you think about it, it's kinda crazy, because since 2025 I basically told you right here that we will dump, we dumped. I told you right here we will pump, we pumped. I told you right here we will dump, we dumped. And just recently I told you that we will exactly from this point right here in the previous videos. I told you $97,000, this is a key level from where we will start the final fifth wave of this ending diagonal pattern. And voila, that's exactly what happened. To back check this, make sure that you are watching the previous videos if you have not watched them just yet. But right now we are 9% up already, and just in the previous video what I have told you, we have been analyzing just around 2 days ago the medium time frame price action, right? So even the medium time frame price action we have got correctly. I told you we will start a second wave of this impulse, and then we will start the third subwave. And let's have a look what happened on medium time frame. Bang, exactly that, right? So I told you this $100,000 will be providing a great support, and every dump towards it is another great buying opportunity. So right now let's calculate the waves, the sub waves. You remember that we have been just forming the first wave like 2 days ago, right? Now we formed the second wave, and right now we are in the third wave. You know technical analysis pretty well because you are in our free MCP University, so you know Elliott Wave Theory also pretty well. Right now we are in the third wave. This is the longest wave in the impulse pattern, and we are about to form a fourth wave and fifth wave, which is sometimes truncated, and this might be the case of this impulse as well. So right now we are finishing the third wave. The third wave is struggling right now to go above this resistance. As you can see, the resistance which I have charted for you in the previous videos, and from where we have created a beautiful short, is holding as a proper resistance should, and Bitcoin is having difficulties to break above it. But before we analyze what's about to happen next, let's just shift our focus to a weekly ultra high time frame analysis. So you remember in 2022, 2023, shout out to ParadiseTeam VIPs, we have been accumulating heavily right here Bitcoin on spot. This was the time when Jim Cramer actually told you that he's not touching Bitcoin and you should sell if you dare hold some, right? And this was the time when the impulse actually on ultra high time frame started, right? So this was the first wave, second wave, third wave, fourth wave, and right now we are in the fifth wave. As you know, the fifth wave is final, and at some cases the fifth wave is being formed by ending diagonal, and that's what we are having with highest probability at the moment, right? If I zoom in on daily time frame, which is high time frame analysis for us, you remember this ending diagonal. But before that, let's zoom in at the price action on a weekly time frame. So you know that the impulse at the moment with the highest probability is going to be finished with a deep correction. We believe the deep correction is going to end at this support zone right here. This support zone is ranging between $54,000 to $44,000. We believe it will be a deep correction, which should be always more than 50%. So $44,000 is actually pretty likely, considering that something similar happened in 2021. If you have been around, shout out to you. If you have been in ParadiseTeam VIP, we have been catching that moves amazingly and profited on the downturn. Great time, great time. I like big moves, and it seems like we are about to have some very soon, ladies and gentlemen. Another bearish sign is not just the most likely finish of this overall impulse that was forming since 2022, so for around 2-3 years, right? But right now we are also starting to see some bearish candlestick patterns, and particularly this one, shooting star candlestick pattern. As you know, this shooting star, when you have long upper wick, candlestick wick, and just small body of the candle, is usually a warning sign that we are about to have a reversal in the opposite direction, right? So this is most of the times appearing at the top of the uptrends and gives much more credibility to the bears, right? So what we have right now is exactly that. This is the shooting star that we have formed in the previous week, and if the current weekly candle will not close above it, this is going to be in an action and will be putting this selling pressure that happened right here in this candle, loads of pressure on Bitcoin, ladies and gentlemen. So that's another bearish sign. Together with that, we are also having bearish divergence. As you can see on our RSI indicator, we are creating a lower high. However, the price action of Bitcoin is creating higher high, not only on the wicks but also the body of the candles. So it's a double confirmation. If you are in our MCP University, you know very well this is strong bearish divergence, and the price is making higher high but the indicator lower high. This is another bearish sign, and it just adds to the probabilities of a bearish scenario. Together with that, the RSI is clearly overbought, right? So the price is overbought, and just makes sense that we should start the recovery quite soon, in few weeks probably, maybe even sooner, because if we take a look behind the scenes, we can see on spot exchanges there is loads of selling pressure going on. Loads of sell limit orders are being filled at this distribution ending diagonal pattern. As you can see on the order book suit, it's pretty visible. We are also getting filled some big whales limit sell orders at the current prices. So this is not really adding to the Jim Cramer's we are going to the moon tray, but adding to the trade that you should be careful right now. Let's take a look at accumulated funding rates. We basically will analyze based on that what's going on futures market, and as you can see on the major altcoins, we are basically having loads of positive accumulated funding rates. That means that over the past day, even 7 days, that's even worse. Let's take a look at that. There is so much accumulated long positions that been opened in the previous day and 7 days, and that's just calling for a long squeeze, ladies and gentlemen. So this is another warning sign. Together with that, we have just today spotted some whales sending some altcoins to exchanges like Bybit, Binance, Coinbase, KuCoin, MEXC. So top whales are actually sending millions and millions of altcoins to exchanges. This proved to be, from our previous analysis of these kind of whales when we have been watching them, a great indication that they might have some insider information about each of these coins, right? And usually it reflects in overall market. So we would not say that the market is gonna be extremely bearish just because of that, right? Because of this information, but it definitely adds up to the bearish probabilities. Ladies and gentlemen, let's take a look at the price action on a daily time frame right now. You know that the fifth wave of ending diagonal is being created by corrective mode. Most of the times it's in a zigzag, right? The zigzag has two actionary waves, one reactionary wave. It seems like the B wave of the zigzag was already finished, and right now we are starting the C wave. The C wave itself of an ABC zigzag pattern is very rarely truncated. However, it can happen. So even though we previously thought, when I have been charting for the first time this ending diagonal like a month ago, I've told you all the levels up front many weeks, but even though we have thought that the fifth truncated wave will finish at around $109,000, at the moment, because we are analyzing also the subwaves on lower time frames, it seems that we might not actually need to reach that high and the C wave could be truncated. So first of all, let's take a look at this hidden bearish divergence we have on a medium time frame. As you can see on our MACD indicator, this histogram is getting extremely overbought. However, the price is failing to follow. So somebody is being sold off during this ranging below the resistance. There is lots of momentum going on, but as you can see, the histogram made higher high. However, the price is making lower high. This is a classic bearish hidden divergence. When the price is making lower high, but the indicator is making higher high, it means that that some small players are actually creating the momentum. Lots of buying pressure is going there, but somebody is distributing, right? And because we have been checking out what's going on with the big boys money, we can see these sell limit orders, we can see the sell limit walls that are being filled, and we can actually understand who is on the other side, who is actually pressing to price from making a higher high as same as the MACD indicator did. By counting the waves of Elliott Wave, let's take a look at this. You know that we have been counting that already in the previous video. This was the first wave, second wave predicted, stopped exactly at this level, $100,000, beautiful. Right now we are in the third wave, and you know that from Elliott Wave Theory, after third wave, there is a fourth wave that is going to be made in corrective mode. It will take one type of these waves, and then we will have the fifth wave. However, here is the catch. The fifth wave doesn't need to necessarily go above the third wave, alright? Often, very often, is being truncated. So this might be actually the top high. I believe we might go a little bit higher, okay? But we are about to start making a fourth wave, and then we have only the final fifth wave. And then, as you know, will come the deep correction on medium time frame analysis. But basically, it will gonna finish the C wave of this ending diagonal, and then we start the correction, firstly towards $77,000 and then most likely towards $44,000, right, ladies and gentlemen? So in ParadiseTeam VIP, we are strategizing and tactically preparing ourselves to maximize our profits on the next big waves that seems to be in a bearish structure, and the opportunities are going to be better on a short side, ladies and gentlemen, okay? So seems like we are about to have a fourth wave, then final fifth wave that might be truncated, might not be, but this resistance right here is very strong. But if it's not going to be truncated, I believe we will stop right here. We will not be able to go much higher than $110,000, okay? So we are being careful because we are also seeing the volume. The volume is basically declining as we go up, so really the bulls seems to be losing strength, so it's really wise to be careful right now. Let's go even one level lower. You also remember this lower time frame analysis in the previous video. We have been right here. I told you we are about to go like this. We done, and by that we have completed, after this lower time frame impulse, the ABC deep correction, right? That perfectly ended up above the previous first wave of this impulse, 1 2 3 4 5, and now we started another impulse, 1 2, that finished right here, 3 4, and right now on a lower time frame we seem to be already making the fifth wave, okay? Together with that, we are being pressured down by this trend line. As you can see, the Bitcoin price is flirting with that, but it seems that the third wave on medium time frame analysis, that's this one, is being finished because we have just calculated the sub waves of this impulse, right? That's basically this 1 2 3 4 5. Right now it really seems like we are finishing the fifth wave, ladies and gentlemen. So yeah, we are strategizing basically on a medium time frame. It looks like this, 1 2 3, right? 4 about to happen, probably from these prices already, and then we have the fifth wave that might be truncated or not, but we are really holding, being held below this trend line. We have this huge resistance above us. There is this bearish divergence. The volume, as you can see, is declining with every new high. The volume is just going down, so the bulls are losing strength, ladies and gentlemen. Make sure you play it safe. I will keep you updated as always. I love doing this because I understand not everybody has such a big trading capital so that he can be trading with us in ParadiseTeam VIP, getting the exact entry and exit levels, knowing exactly how much we invest in every trade, getting the strategizing and tactical insights. So that's why I'm recording these videos, okay? It's not exactly a crypto signal, a clear crypto signal, but I do hope that it's helping a lot of you. So I will keep you updated on Saturday. There is always video on Tuesday, Thursday, Saturdays. I'm trying to be really consistent. And for the giveaway, ladies and gentlemen, let me know in the comments below, when did you first hear about crypto and Bitcoin, and when did you make your first trade, and how was it? How did it go? Together with that, like one other comment, okay? The comment with most of the likes will win the prize of MCP News Private, ladies and gentlemen. It's a exclusive private membership where you are getting insights from the ParadiseTeam about the news, and it will help you to make better trading decisions. So write a comment below, like one other comment, friend, okay, that is joining the giveaway, and also share this video on your social media and you are in the giveaway. It costs you nothing and I hope one of you will be the winner. So with that, I will finish this. If you have not hated this video, smash the like button and I will see you on Saturday. Cheers!